Hello, year fours. I am Miss Llopis and I will be your teacher next year. I am so excited for September. So your new class is called Aspen. It's in the new building and it's light green on the outside. And it will look better than this, I promise. It looks a bit empty, but I've been tidying up, so I'll make it look colourful and nice. So by the time you come here in September, it will look amazing. I am about to read a story to you. It is my favorite story of all time. And I'm only going to read half of it, so we can read the rest of it when we see each other in September. So my favorite book is called The Lost Thing. And you can find it on YouTube, but don't go. I want to read it with you. So, do you want to hear a story? Well, I used to know a whole lot of pretty interesting ones. Some of them so funny you will laugh yourself unconscious. Others so terrible that you would never want to repeat them. But I can't remember any of those. So I'll just tell you about the time that I found the lost thing. This all happened a few summers ago. One rather ordinary day by the beach. Not much was going on. I was, as usual, working tirelessly on my bottle top collection, and I stopped to look up for no particular reason. That's when I first saw the thing. I must have stared at it for a while. I mean, it had a really weird look about it, a sad, lost sort of look. Nobody else seemed to notice it was there. Too busy doing bitch stuff, I guess. Naturally, I was intrigued. I decided to investigate. Sure, it didn't do much. It just sat there, looking out of place. I was baffled. It was quite friendly though, once I started talking to it. I played with the thing for most of the afternoon. It was great fun. Yet I couldn't help feeling that something wasn't quite right. As the hours slouched by, it seemed less and less likely that anybody was coming to take the thing home. There was no denying the unhappy truth of the situation. It was lost. I asked a few people if they knew anything about it, and nobody was very helpful. I took the lost thing to Pete's place. Pete has an opinion on just about everything. Cool, he said. I'm trying to find out who owns it, I told him. I don't know, man, said Pete. It's pretty weird. Maybe it doesn't belong to anyone. Maybe it doesn't come from anywhere. Some things are like that. He paused for dramatic effect. Just playing lost. There was nothing left to do but take the thing home with me. I mean, I couldn't just leave it wandering the streets. Plus, I felt kind of sorry for it. My parents didn't really notice it at first, too busy discussing current events. Eventually, I had to point it out to them. Its feet are filthy, shrieked Mum. It could have all kinds of strange diseases, warned Dad. Take it back to where you found it, they demanded, both at the same time. It's lost, I said, but they had already started talking about something else. I hid the thing in our back shed and I gave it something to eat once I found out what it liked. It seemed a bit happier then, even though it was still lost. I checked the local paper for any lost pet notices, but I only found a lot of good deals on refrigerator repairs. I remember thinking, the Pete was probably right, that some things were just plain lost. In any case, I sure couldn't keep the thing in the shed forever. In any case, Mum and Dad would eventually notice it when they came out looking for a hammer or something. It was a real dilemma. I was wondering what to do when a small advertisement on the last page of the paper happened to catch my eye. Are you finding that the order of day-to-day life is an unexpectedly disrupted by unclaimed property, objects without names, filing cabinet leftovers, things that just don't belong. Don't panic, we've got a pigeonhole to stick it in. The Federal Department of Odds and Ends. And the next morning, we took a tram into the city. And I'm gonna leave it there just before he takes the lost thing somewhere. And we'll see what happens in September. So have a nice and refreshing summer, everyone. And I will see you back in 6 weeks. Bye-bye.